Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. This is the preview of the penultimate West Ham away game at the Amex Stadium, where we play Brighton and Hove Albion live on Sky Sports Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Live in the Premier League. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here. What's around here somewhere, along with Admiral and Umbro claret and blue track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases made through the link in the description below. It doesn't have to be West Ham, there's England gear in there as well, there's other retro shirts from other teams in there. Any commission from your purchases, the commission that we will be getting, I'll be sending directly on to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity within the Newham area. They're helping those within the Newham community that are really struggling and relying on food banks, hence Iron Supporting Food Banks. The referee for this game is Andre Mariner. His assistants are Scott Ledger and Simon Long. Fourth official is Simon Hooper. On VAR is Paul Tierney, and his assistant is Andy Halliday. Not very happy with that, to be honest with you, because we know how unbalanced Mariner can be. We know how shit Tierney can be. I'm hoping being in the VAR booth, he's going to have a bit more of nounce to him, you know, at the end of the day. I'm hoping that's going to happen. Now, to talk about the opposition first and foremost, last time out, Brighton lost away 2-1 to Wolves at the Molineux at the weekend, despite being 1-0 up from a very nice header goal from Lewis Dunk, who got sent off for a last man foul outside the box on Silva. Didn't really need to do it, but it's one of those things, unfortunately, from Brighton's point of view. And also, Mupé got a red card after full time for shall we say, foul language is probably the nearer the point towards Moss for some of the decisions he made during the game. Can't disagree with him. Moss wasn't brilliant. You know, he was all right for the first half, but was making a few dodgy things towards the end of the first half and a couple of bits. But it is what it is, but it puts us in a very good position because, as I say, that you know these two guys have got red cards, so they're suspended for the rest of the season. And as we'll come on to in a moment, we know how pivotal Dunk and Mopé were for the reverse fixture. Now, I can never pronounce this guy's surname properly, so apologies, guys. Yanhan Bakash or Yanhan Bagash, whatever his name is, he was lethal with his corners against Wolves, and his runs down the right-hand side were also just as lethal. So it's something we need to really need to be aware of. Brighton are very good at set pieces. We've seemed to slip up a little bit recently when it comes to defending and attacking from set pieces as well. So just need to hopefully Moyes has got them training to just try and get that momentum back, because we were brilliant at set pieces towards the start of the season, really were. Now, PremierInjuries.com show long-term injuries to Lamptey due to a thigh injury, March due to a knee injury, Adone and Veltman are currently being assessed due to their thigh and calf strain respectively, and are 25% chance of returning for this game. Adam Lallana is 50% chance of returning from his calf strain for this game as well. There's a lot of talk coming out from Brighton that at least some of those will be back in contention for this game. So it'll be at least 2 of the 3 out of those that are being assessed. Be very interesting to see what happens with that. Brighton are a very difficult team, as I said, and the majority of the season that they've been playing the fixtures, the formation I should say, sorry, has been either 3-4-1-2 as it was against Wolves, or 4-4-1-1. So our flat back 4-2-3-1 formation, or 4-2-1-2, 4-3-1-2, whatever the formations are going to be, we can really exploit both the weaknesses in both of those formations even. Now, players to look out for that are actually eligible for this game is Danny Welbeck, who's on 5 goals and 1 assist. We know how much he loves us to have a goal against us. The aforementioned right winger that I can't pronounce properly, Yanhan Bakash, for the reasons already mentioned. You know, Gross is good, Trossard is good. You know, many players that we need to keep an eye out for. Potter has got them playing some very good football, and fair play to the man for that. It really, really has. It's just, you know, it's just we need to up our game. We've been a little bit slack in the last few games from certain things. We've rode our luck as a lot of the times against Everton, which we'll come on to in a minute. But you know, we just need to tighten up, quite frankly. Now, as we remember, in the reverse fixture, we drew 2-2 at home just after Christmas, despite being 1-0 down from Mopé's goal on the strike of half-time, which was injured. Who's suspended. And the other goal scorer in that game was Lewis Dunk, who's also suspended. And those two are in the top 3 of their highest goal scorers so far this season. So it's really good momentum from us. It's a good sign. You know, we need to have some really, really good defensive display and a very attacking display, which we'll go into in a minute. Now, guys, you lot have been absolutely fantastic this season. I'm very, very proud of every single one of you that have interacted with the channel on a regular basis, both with the comments that hardly come through with the previews, the live chats where we've been doing every week, and this time last year was daily live chats, and also, for that matter, of course, you guys that interact with the watch-alongs as well. There's a lot. We're nice. We've been getting a few more people involved as usual for the last couple of weeks, which has been fantastic. Always idiots in there that try and make a name for themselves, saying, look at me trying to wind this guy up. Doesn't happen. Yeah, we've got a lot of mods on the channel now, so any haters out there, good luck with that. But we're 191 away from the 2,000 subscriber mark. So guys, even though I said it was nice to hit the 1,800 mark, and of course it is, it was a target I've been trying to do for a long, long time. We're 191 away from 2,000 subscribers. It'd be nice to try and get to that mark. So guys, please, if you're enjoying this content, by all means, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, which is very, very important, because if you don't know when the live content is going up and when the new videos are going up as well, for that matter. So guys, please do ensure, even if you guys are watching this and you are already subscribed, please do ensure you've got the notification bell on as well. Now, turning to West Ham, last time out we lost 1-0 at home to Everton from a very, very lacklustre stroke precautious display, shall we say, due to some of the decisions that Atwell was given Everton at pretty much every advance that he could. Basically, you know, we started off the first half well, we started off the second half well. Very, very dodgy defensive display that led up to the goal, and a great goal scored by Calvert-Lewin. Don't get me wrong, beautiful ball from Everton's point of view. But from us, many mistakes, many mistakes. And fair play to Dawson for him to be tracking Calvert-Lewin for that. But as I said, this wasn't enough, unfortunately. You know, but don't get me wrong, Atwell wasn't the reason why we lost the game. We lost the game because we just weren't good enough. Everton was a lot stronger than we were, and we had our chances. We just couldn't finish. We did have one shot on target, but for some random reason that was chalked off, probably because it was quite well blocked. So it's more down to, this is what I was saying earlier about we need to up our game when it comes to have a defensive display and an attacking display. But you know, fair dues to Atwell. He did start giving us decisions towards the middle of the second half, but by that time it was too late. I mean, game was over. You know, we lost Lanzini to an injury, we lost Creswell to an injury, so the only real tactical substitution that Moyes could make was Yarmolenko. And although he didn't do that much, he didn't do that much more than anybody else, bar pretty much Antonio. Lingard was trying, but it just wasn't working. It just wasn't our day, unfortunately. But at the time of this recording, Lanzini, Masuaku and Rice are all 25% chance of returning for this fixture. Noble and Creswell are also 50% chance due to Creswell's thigh injury from Everton and Noble's calf strain in training prior to Burnley. All of these guys, bar Lanzini, seem to be odds on to return to this game from what the ITKs are saying. So I'm very, very happy with that. Very happy with that. Whether any of those guys will get into the starting 11 is another point. I'll be very happy if Creswell, Noble, Rice are all in the squad, aka sitting on the bench, but I'm sure some of them will be in the starting 11. But we'll have to wait and see, of course. And that quite conveniently turns us round to the starting 11. And this is a lineup that I would like us to see to put out. Fabianski in goal, with a back four of Soufal, Dawson, Diop and Creswell, Souček and Rice as the holding midfielders, with Bowen, Lingard, Benrahma in midfield, supporting Antonio up front. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're new round here, welcome. As I said, please do subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell. That's the most critical part of it. If you like this video, then by all means, please do hit the like button. Share this content with anybody that you feel may want to watch it and isn't aware of the channel yet. The more exposure these videos get, and the more likes for that matter, the more people will start noticing the channel as well. So guys, please do help out with that. As always, put your comments in the comments section below. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Do you agree with my formation? Do you agree with the players that I've picked as well? And also give me your predictions for the game, what you think the score is. Of course, I want us to get all 3 points. It'd be nice to break that duck, because as we know, we haven't beaten Brighton since they came back up to the Premier League after we played them in the Championship. That fantastic season we had down there. 5 seasons we haven't beaten these guys now. I really, really hope that we will get points out of this. Jen, I really want to just get that duck off the back, you know, get that, you know, get rid of the bogey team that Brighton have been for us over the last 5 years. As I said, guys, the game kicks off at 7:45 on Saturday evening. So, sorry, we will be live, I should say, from 7:45, because the game kicks off at 8 o'clock on Saturday evening. So come on, guys, come and join us with the watch along. In the meantime, look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you very soon. All the best.